It's December, time for 31 days of wagging tails. If I can get him, let's see. Yes, he's not. You see. Hey, Moses, you have time? You're on camera. Show your best side. So this is Moses. Moses was found on the street as a little puppy out here in Los Brazos. Moses is our special dog. Moses is a very, very good actor. He don't like anyone of the other ones, and he provoke always our little Kermit. And when Kermit is, you see, when he's saying this and biting Moses pretended he had broken his leg. And it looks so funny. He's humping around. Nothing have happened to him, but he is just walking around like he have a broken leg, crying after he start the fight himself. Nothing is wrong with him. Nothing happened because old Kermit cannot hurt him. You see, they have their own thing. And even though Kermit is telling him that he's not allowed to eat the same food as him, then, funny enough, Moses is... Yeah, hi, Moses. Hi, Moses. Moses is still going after them. So happy December, everyone. December, time for 31 days of wagging tails. Meet Martin. Martin and his brothers and sisters was born here in the shelter from a dog I found on the streets, which... owner just thought it was a good idea to go 3 months to Santo Domingo to go on holiday. So I took the mom away from the street, and she was very thin when she came here, and she got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was thinking, I must do something right. I must feed her very good. But in the final, her stomach looked strange, and I took her down to the vet. And the vet was laughing at me, and he say in Spanish, "Christina, you are gonna be a grandmom." So 1 week after, Martin was born with the rest of the puppies you can meet. Yeah, that is Martin's story. It's December, time for 31 days of wagging tails. Meet Molly. Molly came to us because a couple rented an Airbnb in Puerto Plata, and when they woke up in the morning, suddenly she was in their garden. So they put her on Facebook. I saw her already, but I ignored it because I had too many dogs here. Right, Molly? Yeah, had too many dogs. But the woman, of course, found me and wrote me a private message if I could help. And who can say no to such a golden girl? Morning. It's December, time for 31 days of wagging tails. I just want to show you that it has been raining tonight. And this is how the shelter is looking when it's raining for 1 day. Before I'm going to introduce you to the new dog, I just want you to see, so you can get a little bit realistic. When you think that your house is too dirty at home, well, take a look at mine. Okay, let's meet the dog of the day. This is Tootsie, Myrna. This is Tootsie. Tootsie have been out in the rain. The story about Tootsie is actually very funny because, and sad in the same time, because I had a dog dying of a kidney failure, and I was very, very sad. And I sat scrolling Facebook for nothing, just scrolling to get my mind off it. And suddenly a boy, had posted this little girl in Puerto Plata to see if anyone knew her, and no one did. And I reached out to him and said, can you catch her? But you know, Dominicans, they are not, they don't want to put them in the houses, they don't want to do anything. So I reached out to all the rescuers I know in Puerto Plata. I'm filming her ass now. I reached out to all the people I knew in Puerto Plata, and also got in touch with a lady who have seen her in her parking lot. So she said her husband will drive around and take a look where she was, but she was nowhere to be found. And as days goes by, I think went 10 or 11 days, and I have given up. And suddenly I got a message from the lady in Puerto Plata who say, I got her. And I was like, who? Who did you get? And she sent me a picture. And the day after, her husband drove her up here. So nice of them. So now Tootsie lives with us. We never found out the story other than she was roaming on the street. Right, Tootsie? This is the only dog, Tootsie is the only dog like to sit on top of me. She can come jumping, and then she want to sit in my lap or sit on my shoulder or sit somewhere. She's like a little bird. It's December. Time for 31 days of wagging tails. Today is a little Christmas story because, and that's the reason why Stinky is our 24th dog, because Stinky came exactly the 24th last year, where my guy who I have my internet from have nearly run over a small puppy on the street on his way here. And I sat and had my salmon like I did, that I do every year for Christmas night, in a nice dress, and I was just to take a bite of my salmon, and I hear outside my gate, Christina, Christina. So I don't know what to do, I just found this little one. So Stinky was named Christmas, but he was very, very sick when he came here. Also one of the dogs who was dehydrated and had all kind of ticks and fleas, and I took him in, and he grew, and he grew a little bit more, and he grew a little bit more, and he grew a little bit more. Right, Stinky? And now you're the biggest dog in the shelter. You're a huge one. You're the biggest one. But it's funny because he's one of the most kindest, biggest dog. So I often wonder what's inside of him, of kind of different breeds, but we never know. So Merry Christmas, everyone, to you and your families. It's December. Time for 31 days of wagging tails. Meet Ake. Hi, Ake. Ake was dumped in front of my house a night where I suddenly hear a car with his brother, and I didn't see them at first. I just saw the car backing away really quick, and they have been here since they've been puppies. Tomorrow you will read Ipse. Ipse and Ake's brothers, and they stick together. Also, if they gonna be adopted, they have to stick together. They depend on each other. Hi, Kaxi Maxi. It's December. Time for 31 days of wagging tail. Meet the brother of Ake. This is Ipse. He was also dumped, like his brother, together with his brother, in front of my gate. Ipse and Ake, like I told yesterday, they have to go together if they get adopted. They are not independent dogs. They are working in a two-pack with everything. If one get love, the other ones want love. If they go on a run, they both go together with each other. They cannot be separated, just as you know.